Okay, picking up where we left off. Damn. I'm sorry for attacking you.
その声、お前まさか。
すみません、私たちの負けです。どうかお助けください。
俺たちを攻撃しておいて命乞いか。お前の仲間はみんな死んだってのに。
ナイトの役目は主君を守ることなので、私さえ無事ならみんな喜ぶと思います。
私さえって。まあいい。
Man, the switch up's crazy fast. Oh boy. Good job, Tang.
何の真似だ。
命を助けていただきましたら何だって差し上げます。だからどうか。
こいつ。送還侵入許可証入手できるか。
許可証ならうちの一族で保管してますよ。私を生かしてくださいましたら差し上げます。上の許可証も全部。
It's kind of a weird decision to have her voice with like a little auto-tune roboticness to it.
お前たちが隠し持っていたのか。道理で倒しても出てこないわけだ。問題はお前を信用していいのだろう。
I mean, she did just try to backstab you.
もちろんです。私嘘つきません。
いいだろう。許可証さえ手に入れば危害は加えない。
ありがとうございます。
The boys be eating good. So funny though, they're just kind of jumping back and forth like
そういう
that.
ことじゃなくてだな。バルカとは別の何かシステムに関する情報が得られるかと思ったが、お前たちの頭の中でも絶えず人間を殺せって声が聞こえるのか。
Yeah, see, this is like the beginning of kind of what I was mentioning last episode, where we start questioning and investigating the system a little bit more.
今いる場所を守れ。
いつから。
ここに来た時からです。
ここに来た時から。その前はどこにいた。
魔界です。それなのにある日気づいたらここに。
魔界では何をしていた。
Just existed, bro.
戦争の準備をしていました。
戦争。誰と。
悪魔たちを全員集めないといけないくらい強い敵と、その敵との戦争が起きそうな状況だったのだ。
It was your dad.
許可された情報量をオーバーしたため会話を遮断します。許可された情報量をオーバーしたため会話を遮断します。
See, like, if you were reading or watching this for the first time, wouldn't you just be so interested in like why and how we're able to block information like that?
また近隣諸国にも警戒レベルを引き上げるよう通達。はい。来るべき時が来た。一刻の猶予もない。本当であれば犠牲者が出る前に先手を打ちたかったが。
Do you like that he's taking action
ハンタ
immediately?
ー協会会長権限を持って。
Some leaders in anime and stuff will just kind of be like, yeah, we'll be fine, like, it won't affect us. And by the time it's there, it's already too late.
どうして私急に気を失ったのか。
いや、気にしなくていい。体の方は問題ないのか。
はい。
He's carrying around like a little doll.
心配してくださるのですね。
まあ、一応な。
Well, you gotta get her back alive so you can get the
目
permit.
的地点はもう近くなのか。
はい。ラディール家の一族が住む城、そこに許可証があります。
一体何を連れてきたのだ、エヒル。お前には見えないのか、その男の闇に潜む無数の兵士が。
なかなか鋭いじゃん。
娘を騙し、我が城を落とし。
Literally just invaded the castle with one man, but you know his shadow has the
お父
army.
様、待ってください。
俺はこいつと約束した。侵入許可証さえもらえれば危害は加えないと。
ボルカンやメトスが倒されたとは聞いていたが、そんな相手に我々が勝てようはずもないか。
Which is kind of surprising, right? Because like technically you're at the higher floor, so I think that you're the tougher opponent with probably the better ads, but I guess not.
確かに受け取った。
ならば要件は済んだはずだ。
Well
そこに立ち去れ。
That's
そ
the
れと
thing.
もう一つ、この子を借りていく。あ、いや違う、道案内を頼みたいんだ。各界の許可証のありかを知っていると言っていたから。
Dude is tweaking out. Oh my goodness.
いいだろう。承知した。
というわけだ。頼むぞ、エシル。
Ah.
よし、これで89。
Surprised we haven't seen him try to res anyone yet.
イグリッドもタンクもレベルが上がって昇級した。
I think that you'd want some.
ランク的には S 級と A 級ぐらい。戦力も充実してきた。
90階から上は広域族が管理しています。これまでとは比べ物にならないほど強いんです。
I mean, just bring your family up. Fuck
話し合い
it.
を通して許可証をもらった方が。
もし
You
俺が
guys are
お
now
前た
the
ちより
lower owners or
話
masters.
し合いに応じたか。そういうもんだ。悪魔の貴族同士で序列争いをしてきたんだろう。俺がラディース一族の序列を1位にしてやるよ。
ラディールです。シュン様はどうしてうちの一族を生かしておいてくださったんですか？
お前のことが気に入ったから。
Well, because they gave me the permit, of
モ
course.
ロビシ君にエシル。俺はネジが一本抜けてるようなタイプとうまくやれるのかもな。エシルはもう帰っていいぞ。90階から難易度は一気に上がった。城塞を守るモンスターの強さも数もこれまでの階と比べ物にならない。それでも俺は一歩ずつフロアを踏破していった。必ず命の浸水の素材を手に入れ
If I recall, they probably won't really get much resistance until obviously like near the end.
ついに最上階か。
でも誰もいませんね。
Incoming wyvern. Yeah, boy.
あれが悪魔たちの君主バラン。とてつもないオーラ。
Can you imagine if you could res him after you kill him?
先に身がそがれそう。
エシルに感じ取れるほど。さて飛ばれると厄介だな。ヒル
I guess they don't really have any like, range attackers outside, you know, Bang. And I guess that he does have like the smaller ads, but in terms of like the big boys, he's got Tank, Idris, Bang really, I guess Tusk, or whatever his name is. Just the pair.
相当な数だな。
どうしたらいいの？シュン様！
分かってる。出てこい。
Nice. Yeah. God, the XP, man.
だけどあのお方は悪魔を。
Again, even with all that though, like it's good for, you know, the people on the ground, but
侵略者でしかない。
just the wyvern himself is going to be a problem.
私はどっちにつけばいいの？
I'm a firing my laser. Oh yeah, okay. That reminds me of like the Sasuke move. He calls it down. I forget the name of it. Thing's absolutely busted though.
ただの稲妻じゃない。スタン効果付きの広範囲攻撃だ。兵士たちは復活するとはいえ、あれを食らい続ければすぐにでもマナが底をつく。 そうなる前に
Fast as fuck, boy.
まずは翼を隠密が見破られた
Yeah, it's quite the plot twist. Like, what do you mean he can activate my or reveal my stealth?
追いつかれる
Attack me while I'm up and up.
イグニット
I was just having this conversation the other day. It's kind of funny, like especially the Kane arc from Naruto, is the first time I remember like everything, whenever stuff gets really crazy in a fight, just becoming blocks or cubes. And ever since then, like anytime we get any crazy
やっと降りてきたか
like battle effects, you know, wide range of attack and damage on an area, it's just always cubified.
はじめまして。バッケンギルド所属
Meanwhile, back in the
リン
real
グと申
world,
しますこちらはギルドマスターのリュウ。
それを束ねるギルドマスターのデュウ。噂通りただならぬオーラを感じさせる。
まずは共同作戦と連合攻撃隊の提案をお受けいただきありがとうございます。
I don't need anyone from your team
最初に
except
協
for
力要請を
Jinwoo.
出したのは
Thank you.
こちらの
Bye.
方。ご賛同感謝いたします。
その作戦に際して
我がバッケンギルドからは11人の S 級ハンターのうち私を含めた10人を参加させます。
11人中10名。
私たちがアリをおびき寄せます。その隙にそちらの部隊で
It's kind of interesting switch up here. I can
し
appreciate
か
that.
し、それでは数千匹というアリを。
陽動というだけならば問題ありません。AI シミュレーションでも最も高い成功確率を出しています。
But that's only true if, you know, the AI can take into account the various factors that might come up.
その方針で
Or if you're just working with what you know and you're just, you know, extrapolating off of that, shit can hit the fan pretty quick. And if there's an unexpected variable or variables, like, that could be the difference.
ポーションのマナを回復する暇がない
You could probably cut down just to your main guys at this point, no? Damn, he really is putting in some work. God damn it, let go of me, you heathens. Ooh, hello. Also hello. I mean, I will say it's pretty cool that we're just seeing him actually being pushed to at least a limit of his, especially if we take into account his inability to punish the MP. Damn, with all the effects too. I can't imagine what goes into like the actual editing process for some of this stuff. Dude, you got the ruler's hand to call him back. Also, like, take him out of inventory. I'm sure you have others. Because I don't think, if I recall, ruler's hand doesn't actually consume the MP. Damn. Oh. Okay, I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. Ooh. You ever just punch somebody so hard that they just turn into a fucking nuke? Holy shit. Come on, give me at least like 4 levels.
Eshiru, 帰って親父さんに
It'd be hilarious if she just like stabbed him anyway.
これからは
Like, we are now the
スキが
top.
序列1位だと。
シュン様。
Like I said from the start, we start off pretty quick, exactly where we left off. So I will say it felt a little rushed. Like the pacing on this episode wasn't my favorite. I can understand why, like you'd want to do it like this, but the overall introduction to Asil, or Isil or whatever, and then like her whole backstory was like real quick. There wasn't really like any buildup of camaraderie or anything like that. It was just kind of like, oh, you're a part of my crew now, and you know, we'll go see your dad. Got the scroll, or the permit rather. Okay, cool. I'm taking you with me. We're gonna go get the other. Okay, we got those. Oh, we're fighting the the top dude. Okay, we got that. It just felt very quick. And on that same note, this is more so I think kind of just a funny thing, but just the sprinkling in of the ants. Like, oh, don't forget about the ants. They're still here. And it's just like, oh, by the way, did you remember the ants? They're a problem. And then the frequency for us actually doing that, like, oh, ant time, is starting to increase as we get closer to, as you guessed it, Ant Arc. I don't think I necessarily like or dislike it. I think it's just kind of a funny thing where it's like, hey, do you remember us? So then the final fight, again, all the fights in the show have been just absolutely spectacular. Like, I've never been left wanting more in a fight. Like, every time I've been absolutely satisfied with the way it's been animated. Again, maybe this one felt like a little quick, and like he was pushed to, some of his limits. So that aspect was nice. Obviously, it's refreshing to see the main character actually struggle for a change, especially when we see him, like in this case, where he levels up so quickly and he kind of gathers these skills that are inherently broken. I wouldn't say it was my like favorite episode ever, right? But I would also at the same time say it's better than like some of the other ones for sure. So it's definitely like middle of the pack if I had to place it anywhere. I think that pencil sketch, I think that's technically what it would be classified as, is maybe the first time we've seen that used, or maybe like the first time I'm remembering it in a hot minute. So that was a cool addition. Hopefully we would see more of that as we near the end of the season. With that said, if you did make it this far and you enjoyed a little bit of the discussion or just the overall reaction, and you're looking forward to future episodes, then subscribing is the best way to keep up to date. And if you enjoyed it enough to actually give it a like, then I appreciate that too. As always, see you next time. Appreciate you. Bye.